100 days of salon systems. We're jumping right in today, but just so you know what to expect, I want to give you like a little bit of an intro. I am Lexi Lomax, salon owner of 18 years in California and in Southern California. And I am a salon business coach and mentor, sharing all the things that will help you move towards 7 figures in your salon. Now, look, not every salon is going to hit 7 figures because of logistics, but what you want to have is 7-figure energy regardless, right? We all want to have that CEO style salon owner where you get to go have a freaking break, because salon ownership is so much work, and it's not good enough, in my opinion, if all you get out of salon ownership is semi-subsidized, like cost to do business and your rent for free. I want you to make more money than that, because it's so flippin' easy when you have the right systems in place. Okay. So after 18 years of salon ownership, I got a lot to tell you. And there's like not been a great place for me to do that in like long form, short form, tell you a story, like casual kind of way. And of course I have my podcast, which is really long, but sometimes I just want to tell you like something fast. And so here we are, we're on YouTube, and that's what we're going to do. It is going to be whatever it is, because I've never done something like this for 100 days straight. So it's going to be like what it's like in my world. We are going to be really impactful regardless of how it looks. Some days I might be like this in my living room, all like got the lights and the whatever going on. And sometimes you might be in my car, or you might be with me getting ready, or I don't know what else you might be. Like definitely you'll be at the salon with me, right? But it's 100 days into the diary of my life as a salon owner, and stories that I want to tell you, and just whatever else comes up. And there will always be a system that you can take and implement into your business like immediately. Because if you're not taking something away from this, whether it's a make you think and long-term change something in your business, or it's a like, oh my gosh, I need to do that, and that gets added to my to-do list right away, like what's the point of watching it? Now for me, I like stuff where like I get to like keep me company style content. Like sometimes I don't want to scroll until I find something. I just want to like watch the same thing, like the same kind of thing over and over again. Does that make sense? So I will like, I encourage you like watch this, check in every day, or save them all week and like watch them all together, or take notes, or watch them while you're getting ready. Or I don't know, like before I had kids, I would watch makeup videos like as I would make dinner. And so maybe this is something you'll watch while you make dinner. I want to know when you're watching them though, and how long you like them and that kind of stuff. So I'm super open for feedback because this is new, but I know without a doubt that these are going to be impactful. It's going to be fun. And there are going to be a ton of stories that I have never told before because I don't really have a place to do so. And now after 18 years of all this, we've got plenty of time. So the first thing that I want to share with you, the most important system that you can have within your salon is having core values. Having the audacity to say, this is what I do and this is what I don't do. As a salon owner, as a business owner, and to say these are the kind of people that I want to work with, and these are the kind of people I don't want to work with. Because if you do not have that clearly outlined, you're like out there floating in the wind. And when I opened my salon, I was 20 and I turned 21 shortly thereafter. And I was like, I rent time and space. So if you pay me and you occupy that space, we're good to go. Because at the time I was strictly a rental salon owner. Now we have hybrid a little bit. I have employees, and we primarily are still rental though. And you guys, I make money on top of that. Like I'm not just scraping by to get free rent. Like these are the things that are super important in order to move forward as a salon owner. If you ever want to get to 7-figure energy, or really 7 figures. So, okay, how do you define your core values, and like what does that even mean? So your core values are something that I go deep into inside of my brand new like it's a lead magnet, okay? It's the thing I give you for free so that you'll hang out with me, much like this YouTube video. But it is brand new, and it is the foundations to your 7-figure salon. I'm going to learn how to say that much faster, but you know, it's the first time I said it out loud here on video. So you can download that, and I give you like a full freaking masterclass for free about the first 3 foundations that you really must have in your business. But I'm going to give you a snippet here so you can like see if that feels good to you. But your core values are the thing that you must have defined if you are going to work with other people. And frankly, even if you're going to work with yourself, they become your like your CEO. They become your guiding principles to know how you do things. I read this great book called Principles by Ray Dalio. It is huge. It is thick. It is dense. The audio version of it, it was one of those, like, you know, when you read something and you have to go back and read it again because you're like, I know I read that, but I don't know what it meant. It's kind of like that, okay? It's a big book. It's about the finance world, all these things that I was like, right? But the basis of the book is that you have principles for work and you have principles for life. And from that, I'm like, yeah, but I'm a human that works in this like very relational business. It's all relationships in the salon, by the way. It's very emotional, even though our businesses don't have emotions. And I need principles that kind of mesh the two together for the people that operate in the business, not so much for my life, but that would give me peace in my life, knowing that the people I work with are the kind of people that I should have there to also support the principles for the business. And so I came up with what I call core values for the salon. Now, the core values can be anything that you are like absolutely or absolutely not about, but you're going to craft like a list from 3 to max like 5, 7 things that are like hard and fast for your salon. So let me give you a couple of examples. In my salon, the number 1 core value is community. So we are a community in the salon and we are in our community, right? We are in community with people, foundations, groups, etc. in our area, in our town. And so it's really important to me that we have a communal vibe, that everyone that comes in the salon can feel that community and that we can connect in that way, right? And it's so important to me that I made that our top core value, because if you aren't in community with the people that you work with in the 4 walls of my salon, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. If you don't come there and go, I want to be a part of this team, it's not going to work, right? And then another one is respect, right? You know what that is, but it's like respect our customers, respect each other, respect the salon, the physical stuff, right? Like the tangible items, like the chairs and our color lab and our community table. Like, can I tell you how many years people didn't respect my stuff? How many salon owners can relate to that? It's super freaking annoying. You're like, I spent all this money and you just come in here and traipse all over it and you're going to spill color on the wall and on my chair and you're not going to wipe it up. No, that's not how that works around here. But it's a core value, because if you sign that core value statement and we have to have a conversation about it, I'm like, hey, you said you would honor these core values. And that's why having core values are so, so important. So you have to have these. You can't live as a salon owner without core values, in my opinion. And it can't be something that you store up here. It has to be something that is written, something that you know and you live and die by, that your staff understands and that they can read and say, yes, Lexi, I agree to this. And this is hugely a part of my onboarding process, because if you can't agree to and know that in the future you can agree to and maintain those core values, you cannot work with me. Right? And the list goes on, right? We have honesty, things that are pretty basic, but I define them a little bit further. And inside of the foundations to your 7-figure salon, you can grab that, right? Like you can see that. The full breakdown, you can see my core values, or DM me and I'll send it to you, right? Like, it just, tell me what you need and I'm going to give it to you. That's how it works in my world. But like, literally my core values, and I should probably just put them up on social media. I'm going to put them up on social. That's what I will do tomorrow, so that you can see this and it'll all go kind of like live-ish at the same time. Or like whenever, someday soon, they'll be on my social. I'll put it in the highlights. But this is so freaking foundational. You can't live without it. You have to have core values, because your core values become, that toy that like every kid had. We all had it. It was like a yellow ball and it had like a heart and a star and whatever. And the yellow ball had holes. And so your core values are that yellow thing. Like, that's what your business operates in. And then like the people and the options and the questions and the behaviors and the opportunities are like the heart, the star, and whatever. And if you try to shove the heart and the star, although the heart is great, it just doesn't fit, right? It's got to be in the right one. And so you can take your people, opinions, actions, all the things that you have to deal with as a salon owner, like, Lexi, would it be okay if, can I do this? Could we do this as a salon? And you take those things and you push it up against your yellow ball. If it fits, it fits. If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? Recently, I just had to terminate someone, and it was so easy because they just straight up violated the core values. We had one simple conversation where I asked, did it honor the core values, those actions that you did? She said no. And I didn't have to do anything else. Core values save you as a salon owner, and they become the bad guy, the principal, the trunchbull, whatever, that keeps people in line.